Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a video on a shave horse, which is basically you use your foot and it holds stuff in place, and it's what you use for a draw knife, which is this. So first of all, to set it, you find the right height by adjusting this block right here to just the right height, and then you push with your feet on this. So I'm going to be using black walnut, which is kind of, I shouldn't really be doing that because it's getting harder and harder to find. Or, well, it's not getting harder. It's getting more expensive. But, it's just something I had laying around, and it wouldn't be really useful for anything except for a cutting board, so I might as well carve something out of it. So, you get your draw knife. You have the set, you get your draw knife, and you push with your feet, and you just start pulling like that, and it pulls right off. And you kind of, basically you use kind of you go from a square, basically to get something round, you go from a square to an octagon or whatever has 16 size. I'm not a geometry expert, and eventually you get so many facets that you can just either use a spoke shave, or you can just literally just sand it down with like this, or put, so yeah, it's pretty simple. This one is constructed by just Home Depot pine wood. There are some nicer ones, but this one works just fine, and you don't really need if you see like an old one, like something at a flea market, go ahead and buy it if it's cheap. Because, flea markets, the way you get a good deal is you either, someone knows their prices and selling it for what it's worth, and you can kind of bring them down on the price by kind of negotiating, or they just don't know the value of what they're selling, and sometimes they just don't feel like dealing with it. They have it in their garage or whatever, and they just want to get rid of it, so they're selling it. Like, I've seen them out there for like $30, and it's pretty nice. But this one's just, 2x4s and stuff. And what I've done to store my tools on it is I put some little hooks right there, and you just boom. Besides just screws and stuff, the only thing that's kind of special for this kind of project to make one of these is just the hinge, and then you'll also have to make a few weird angled cuts, but otherwise, it's a pretty nice tool, and it doesn't take that much to make it if you know what you're doing. So that's the video for today. In next video, I'm actually going to do what I said I would do, and I'm going to do something on my collection of safety razors, or I'm going to do something with the copper knives. But for today, this is it. So I hope you enjoyed the video.